You're talking 10 to 20% of all the coins that could possibly be released are already gone. I actually have a wholesale dealer offering me right now $100 over for every coin. The website will crash. This will be a disaster. The US Mint is not used to getting 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people logging into their website. Only a handful of people will actually be lucky enough to get one of these pieces. I myself wouldn't be this excited if I didn't have 10 years in the business and know what to look for. If you're a skeptic, if you're someone that's never liked modern coins before, great. Use this as a test. Hey guys, my name is Jeffrey Bean. I'm the founder and owner of Premier Rare Coins. We turn 10 years old next year, and I'm here to tell you some exciting things about the new Army Privy coin that's coming out that if you follow these instructions, save this video and share it with your friends, will possibly make you a couple bucks or at least get you a free coin.
Cool, so what exactly is happening this week? It's Friday, the new release. Talk about what's coming out.
Well, before the new release comes out, keep in mind this Friday is not only just special, it is also Friday the 13th, which makes it spooky. But the US Mint is actually releasing their 4th ever Privy coin with the American Silver Eagle program. The first ever Privy mark was actually on a proof coin, which was the VF75 back in 2020. Then they made the Star Privy coin, which was on the Bullion Strike coin at the end of 2024. And then in the beginning of 2025, they made the Bullion Eagle Privy. And now for the second time ever, in an extremely low mintage, they made 100,000 Army Privy coins, which gets released this Friday, June 13th at 12 o'clock exactly, which is going to be absolutely insane.
And supposedly there's some money to be made here.
Yeah, so the craziest part about this is we've actually had people already reach out to us on eBay, which are just other dealers that are already offering $180 for sealed boxes. So if you buy this at $105, you theoretically make around 75 bucks per. And I actually have a wholesale dealer offering me right now $100 over for every coin. So theoretically speaking, anyone that hits us up after watching this video could make a couple bucks if they wanted to make a deal with Duds immediately. But not just about making money. I always like to tell people, would you like one of these coins for free? Because if you do get all 3 of these coins, you do get all 3 of these coins graded. You know, selling 1 to 2 of them will make all your money back or possibly some profit and leave you with an extra coin, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, this kind of thing, obviously, it doesn't happen all the time, right?
Well, this exact product has only happened 4 times since 2020. And the VF75 sold out in 90 minutes, I believe, right, within day 1. Yeah. And then the other Silver Eagle Privy products were absolutely insane. I mean, some of them were within the first 50,000. Those coins for bullion coins that had 500,000 minted are commanding $700 to $1,000 on high-end retail markets. So it's really crazy that a proof design, which is considered one of our best of the 3 strikes, and the most expensive one that gets released from the US Mint, these are $105 now. The fact that they're only making 100,000 of these is pretty crazy. You know, and I usually like to tell people, you got to think that US Mint distributors, right, the big 6, the big 7, they get a hand selection of these coins before anyone else. That's the advanced release program. So if you just consider that 10 to 20,000 coins might be released to the advanced release program, you're talking 10 to 20% of all the coins that could possibly be released are already gone. Then factor in, you know, probably 5,000 coins are probably sent to each mint to be bought at the mint on release. So right there, you're looking at another 10 to 15,000 coins. And then I like to tell everyone, do keep in mind how many people are already signed up for the mint for subscriptions, already signed up for auto purchases, already have their cards on file and are already ready. So, you know, how many people are unaware of this video now are going to be aware and actually have the chance to get one of these pieces? And the answer is definitely going to be a lot less than 100,000 opportunities. And then when you consider it's a 3 per household maximum, I can guarantee you right now I'm getting 3. I'm sure you're probably getting 3. So, yeah. I mean, right there's 6, right, already gone. So, you know, I sincerely think, and you know, you could probably try to quote me on this one, but the US Mint website's probably going to crash. Which leads me to my next big tip, which is make sure, right, you're already signed up, right? You already have subscribed for the US Mint, you've already made an account with them, and you already have a card on file. Because if you try to check out as a guest on the US Mint website, right, you're gonna have to add your name, you're gonna have to add your shipping address, you're gonna have to add your billing information, you're gonna have to add your billing card. And if you're trying to do this along with everyone else that's trying to do this at the same time, right, it's gonna slow you down, you're gonna be delayed. If there's any lag in the internet, if the US Mint website goes down and you have to redo all of this information, you probably won't be able to lock your piece before these sell out. And I can promise you right now, now, the U.S. Mint is not used to getting 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people logging into their website. And I can promise you on Spooky Friday the 13th, when these 100,000 coins are released at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the website will crash. This will be a disaster, and only a handful of people will actually be lucky enough to get one of these pieces. And I can promise you, if you're subscribed with your card already in there, you'll increase your odds a lot.
Yeah, we're talking about potentially making profit, potentially getting one of these for free. What are some other things to do in order to up their chances to get one of these?
So again, right, I'll repeat this because it is super important, right? Like right now, right? Go into your calendar, iPhone, Windows, whatever device you have, right? Make a calendar event, Friday the 13th, 11:45. Set a reminder. Make sure you set your calendar event. Make sure you set it on your spouse's phone, your child's phone, your parents' phone. Make sure you're getting reminders. That way you don't miss it. So that's the first thing you need to do, is make sure that you're at a computer with internet access at 11:45, 15 minutes before. Then what you want to make sure is that you've already signed up for the U.S. Mint before Friday the 13th. You already have a credit card already added to your file, so everything is ready to go. And that way, when it does get released, when you do refresh that screen at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, remember that EST, Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock, when they do release, you just refresh your screen, add to cart, and check out. It's that simple. And if you have those things set up, if you set up your reminder so you're there and you don't miss it, if you're already signed up for the U.S. Mint with your credit card on file, you can just literally add to cart and check out, and your odds will be greatly increased. Now, these coins are $105 from the Mint, so prepare to spend right around $315. And I will already tell you ahead of time that they do look like they are delaying shipping until late July. So do keep in mind, if you do buy these on the 13th, you're going to have to pay for them now, and you're not going to get shipping till the end of July. Now, here's the fun part. I just sold a first day of issue on eBay for over $450. So how do you get first day of issue, and how does this work out for you? Well, A, when you do add these to the cart and purchase them, you're going to come across a shipping option. Make sure you get overnight shipping. That way, you're going to get these coins by Monday or Tuesday. Leave them in the sealed box. Don't open them, don't look at them, don't touch them. In those boxes alone, right, they are worth the most value, because it's like ripping a Pokemon card pack. You just don't know the grade, you don't know what's in the box. It's worth the most amount of money at that time in that box. Now, if you so choose, because you have that overnight, that means all of those are FDI, first day of issue, eligible by PCGS or NGC. If you so choose to send those in to get graded, you can come to us, we can show you how, or you can give them to us and we'll bulk grade them with all of our pieces, right? Or we'll buy them directly from you in the sealed box. But if you get these coins graded, proof coins are usually the best struck, most polished coins, and they're the most likely to come out of 70. Usually it's an 85 to 90% chance. So odds are, if you get 3, 1 or 2 would grade 70s. And considering that 170 first day of issue just sold on our eBay for over $450, you can see how one coin will not only leave you a little bit of money in your pocket, but pay for the other 2. And do keep in mind, if you partner with a friend, right, you partner with a company, you partner with your local coin company, right, that's also buying some of these, that's also sending these in, you could save some money on shipping to NGC and save some money when they ship it back to you. And a lot of times, if you send in more than, I think it's like 100 coins, they give you a little bit of break on grading as well. So there's some benefits there. And considering, right, you have the ANA and some shows coming up there, they might even have some, on-site show special grading prices, but don't quote me on that.
They do have to be submitted within 1 week of the release date.
Yes and no. I do believe that is the formal paperwork, but I'm pretty sure as long as you have the proper documentation, they should always be eligible to be certified as an FDI. And the only reason I'm not 100% sure on the FDI, so quote me in the comments below if you know a little bit more on that, or if you work for NGC and PCGS. But I know for first releases and first strikes like that, if you have like old monster boxes and stuff in the paperwork, they'll still slab those with the right designation. So maybe there's something special to first days and stuff like that, that might be just for that classification. But
I've been teasing a little giveaway at 10,000 subs. I don't know. I haven't chosen anything to give away.
Let's wait till our next video about, what happened after these, or did they sell out or did they not. But if we can actually get our hands on one, I don't see why we can't give one of our $105 unopened boxes away for our 10,000 subscriber on YouTube. I think that'd be pretty spectacular.
Okay.
And for all the viewers that are watching this, right, that have made it this far and did see that giveaway, for the love of God, right, please remember, subscribe to the United States Mint. Right? Put in your credit card. Do it now, right? Right now, right this second, right? Put the link from the page that's of the Army Privy in your calendar, in your notes, in your reminders, everywhere you see it. Invite everyone. That way you're ready to go when the day comes. You have all your reminders set so you don't miss it. And you have all the opportunities for you there. And then just don't forget the overnight shipping. Do keep in mind, right? I like to lead all of our subscribers so they know what to expect. So please remember that the shipping is about a month plus delayed on these. So it will take some time to get these coins in. And then do keep in mind, if you do plan on getting these certified and going the full length, grading usually takes 30 to 60 days as well. So do keep in mind the $315 may be tied up for a little bit, but like I said, whether you keep them in the original box and papers, whether you get the quote and you sell them right away, each step, whether, you're getting it right from the U.S. Mint and selling them right away in the shipping box, whether you want to get them graded or you just want to hold on to all three for you, whether you want to make a buck or you're just trying to do this so you get one of these coins for free, there's a lot of opportunity here. And I could tell you, I myself wouldn't be this excited. I wouldn't be this enthusiastic, right? If I didn't have 10 years in the business and know what to look for. Something like this is crazy. The buzz in the market everywhere is wild. Everyone's asking for these. Everyone's talking about these. Do not miss this opportunity. If you're a skeptic, if you're someone that's never liked modern coins before, great. Use this as a test, right? See if you can make a couple bucks. See if you can get a free coin out of this, right? Because I'm sure even if you don't like modern, everyone loves free coins. And everyone loves a couple bucks. Yeah, and listen, if you like this video, make sure to comment, share, and subscribe. And, hey, share this with a friend, right? Everyone deserves a couple bucks. Everyone deserves a free coin. And listen, how many pages are you going to listen to and follow on the internet that could possibly put a buck or a free coin in your pocket? So just keep in mind to follow, like, and subscribe, because you never know when something like this is going to launch, and you never know when we're going to provide you with the information that you need to come out on top.